besides being two of the best athletes in the world in their respective sports, who earn real fortunes every year as players. Lionel Messi and Stephen Curry are two tycoons who have managed to capitalize on their fame to become even richer, currently owning lucrative businesses. But have you ever wondered which of them has the most luxurious life? In today's video, you'll see a heated battle between Lionel Messi and Stephen Curry. If there's one thing the two athletes don't skimp on, it's property. But which of them owns the most luxurious mansion? Lionel Messi, for example, owns a large mansion in Ibiza, more precisely on the private island of Sa Ferradura. The clean-style property is over 6,100 square feet, and although it has plenty of amenities for Messi to enjoy on holiday, he seems to have run into problems with Spanish law due to improper works carried out by the previous owner. Before acquiring the mansion, Messi rented it out a few times, and to become the owner of the property, he paid 11 million euros, the equivalent of $12.5 million at the time. Stephen Curry also likes to live in beautiful mansions. He once owned a mansion in Atherton, in the region known as the Bay Area. The 7,500 square foot residence has many accommodations for luxury living, such as 3 dining areas, one for casual gatherings, another for formal events, and a dining area on the veranda. Outside, the mansion is situated on a 1.2-acre lot, which has great places to enjoy the peaceful climate of the area or to lounge by the pool. According to media reports, the player paid $31 million for the property, which at the time was considered the most expensive sale in the region. And after living there for some time, he sold it for $31.15 million. And besides this house, some sources speculate that he owns a mansion in Malibu valued at $50 million. In other words, Stephen Curry wins this round. Point for him. Both players love getting around in high-powered vehicles, but who has the garage with the best cars? Stephen Curry, for example, has been seen with beautiful cars, such as Infiniti Q50 $35,000, Infiniti QX50 $42,000, Mercedes-Benz Sprinter $48,000, Infiniti QX60 $50,000, Infiniti QX Inspiration valued at around $75,000, Mercedes-Benz G55 of $120,000. One of the most modern cars the star owns is a Range Rover Supercharged LWB, a quiet and technological SUV, with a luxurious interior that offers a lot of comfort to the passengers, valued at around $121,000. Another car Stephen Curry owns in his collection is a Porsche Panamera Turbo S, a stylish sports car equipped with a V8 engine that delivers 550 horsepower. In 2018, the player's vehicle was involved in an accident, but he did not seem concerned about the damage, and the price of a Porsche of this model is in the range of $180,000. Stephen Curry has also been spotted with another vehicle from the company, in this case, a Porsche 911 GT3 RS, a sophisticated car, capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds, as well as reaching a top speed of 193 miles per hour. And to give you an idea of its value, this vehicle costs an average of $200,000. Meanwhile, Messi has been spotted with various types of vehicles, such as Toyota Prius $25,000, Mini Cooper $30,000, Audi Q7 $60,000, Mercedes-Benz GLE for $70,000, Audi A7 for $75,000, Audi Q8 also $75,000, Range Rover Sport for $80,000, Toyota Land Cruiser $85,000, Cadillac Escalade $95,000, Range Rover Vogue $100,000, Audi RS6 $120,000, and a Porsche Panamera $140,000. One of the most expensive cars he was seen driving was an Audi R8 Spider, a sophisticated vehicle with a beautiful design to drive, which costs around $158,000. Another vehicle Messi was spotted driving around Miami with his family was a Bentley Bentayga, a super luxurious SUV capable of offering a great deal of refinement and comfort for all passengers. And perhaps that's why the latest models cost more than $180,000. Lionel Messi's garage also has a Maserati Gran Turismo, a legendary sports car made for those who love speed. And to own this machine, you may have to shell out around $200,000. And several sources speculate that Messi owns a Pagani Zonda, a sports car equipped with a powerful engine capable of accelerating from 0 to 60 miles in an impressive 2.8 seconds, and which can reach a top speed of 218 miles per hour. And if he really does have this sports car in his garage, it would cost him around $2 million. And since Messi spends the most money on vehicles, he wins this round. Both sports celebrities like to have fun on the high seas, but who has the most expensive yacht at their disposal? Stephen Curry, for example, doesn't skimp on luxury boats. In his spare time, for example, he likes to enjoy life on the high seas, having already been spotted, for example, on board a vessel known as Pura Vida. It is a 69-foot-long yacht, capable of providing excellent rides on the high seas. The interior of the boat has 2 cabins, with the capacity to accommodate up to 4 people. And to enjoy with his wife good moments on the high seas, Stephen Curry rented the yacht paying about 26,000 euros per week. Messi, for his part, has used several boats. One example is the yacht known as Inspiration, a Benetti fast yacht with 4 decks and a length of around 125 feet, all combined with modern, sophisticated architecture. Its interior is very elegant and comfortable, with 5 cabins that can comfortably accommodate up to 10 passengers, offering a great experience for everyone on board. For when crew members want to relax in the sea breeze, there are many open-air lounges equipped with modern, ergonomic sofas. The yacht also has a swimming pool at the front and even a hot tub on the top floor. There's no doubt that this yacht is well suited to the players' needs, and it's no wonder that its price is estimated at around $20 million. But it's very likely that Messi would prefer to rent yachts rather than buy them, and could fork out around $200,000 to enjoy this luxury for a week. As they don't own any yachts, we'll consider this round a draw. Points for both. Both athletes also travel in private jets, but which of them has the most impressive aircraft? Messi, for example, has a private jet, Gulfstream G550 private jet, one of the safest and best performing private aircraft in the world, capable of reaching speeds close to the speed of sound. Not to mention its intercontinental range, which allows it to travel great distances without the need to stop for petrol. The interior of the jet is very comfortable and luxurious and can hold up to 19 passengers depending on the configuration adopted. And to give you an idea of the price of this aircraft, some sources estimate that the player's aircraft is valued at around £12 million. Meanwhile, Stephen Curry prefers to hire jets rather than buy them, so it's Lionel Messi who wins this round. It's no surprise to anyone that both players have lived in many places, but who has the most expensive property portfolio in the United States? Messi has, for example, a property in the Porsche Design Tower condominium, which cost $5 million, as well as a unit in the Regalia condominium, bought for $7.3 million. In addition to these properties, the star has spent a lot of time in Florida, and in mid-2023, he was seen visiting properties to better accommodate his family. The new property the player has acquired is a luxurious beachfront mansion located in the exclusive Bay Colony in the city of Fort Lauderdale. Built in 1988, the mansion covers more than 10,400 square feet and was designed by designer Lori Morris in a modern style that makes each room comfortable and elegant at the same time. One of the main living rooms, for example, has a large screen, while the Italian kitchen has wood paneling and state-of-the-art appliances. Among the mansion's other outstanding rooms is a home office, which has a beautiful decorative chandelier, as well as a dining room surrounded by windows and other family spaces for casual get-togethers or simply relaxing. Entering the master suite, there is an impressive 1,600 square feet of space in this space alone, incorporating lovely balconies for enjoying the local breeze. There are also 7 other cozy bedrooms, perfect for sophisticated accommodation for the players' children, who can enjoy unique views of the city, as they all have windows that bring an abundance of natural light inside. Moving outside, the mansion is situated on a plot of more than 19,000 square feet and is just a few steps from the 170-foot bayfront. There is also an outdoor dining area, a luxurious swimming pool, which incorporates a spa bathroom, and living spaces for entertaining and relaxing. To acquire this property, Messi had to invest a lot of money. According to media reports, he paid $10.75 million for the mansion. Meanwhile, Stephen Curry's main properties are in California, such as a townhouse in Menlo Park, which he sold for $1.4 million. Still in California, he had a Mediterranean-style mansion in the town of Walnut Creek, which he bought for $3.2 million, not forgetting that the player also owned another property in the Alamo region, which sold for $6.3 million. But the luxury properties don't end there. He once owned, for example, an elegant home in the Skycroft neighborhood of Waxhaw in the U.S. state of North Carolina. The 7,600 square foot mansion has an exquisite European style, and among the main spaces in this place are a living room with large glass windows, a formal dining area, and a gourmet kitchen with high-end appliances, which has a beautiful chandelier over the island in the center. There are also 4 charming bedrooms and 4 luxurious bathrooms, and other amenities such as a library, an office with wood paneling, a modern home theater, and a cozy media room next to an entertainment area with bar. Outside, there are terraces for relaxing in front of great views, as well as a huge swimming pool area in the backyard, which has an integrated spa, and a manicured lawn nearby. On top of all this, the property is in an ideal area for a big celebrity to rest away from the media. And according to some sources, Stephen Curry sold this home in 2019 for the princely sum of $1.21 million. It is known that besides the property in North Carolina, the player has others, such as a 4,200 square foot property in the city of Winter Park in the state of Florida, on which he shelled out $2.1 million. A 4,200 square feet unit in a high-rise building on Mission Street in San Francisco, which cost about $8 million. And a 17,800 square foot mansion in Silicon Valley, in the Atherton area. The contemporary-style residence features many amenities, such as an open layout living room with a glass ceiling, a dining area that exudes elegance, and a kitchen with a centralized chef's island. The venue also has 7 stunning suites and 9 sophisticated bathrooms, as well as a full bar. Outside, there are living and dining areas, as well as a pool for leisure days. According to some sources, the player bought this property for an incredible $30 million. In other words, Stephen Curry wins this round. As well as being 2 famous athletes, they also like to diversify their sources of income, but who has the most lucrative businesses? Stephen Curry, for example, is a partner in several companies, mainly technology companies, such as the esports team Team SoloMid, the e-commerce company Slice, the small smartphone company Palm, the basketball application HomeCourt, the educational company Guild Education, the renewable technology company Uncharted Power, the hotel reservation platform Snap Travel, the Japanese e-commerce company Rakuten. Another source of Stephen Curry's income is as executive producer of Holy Moly, a mini-golf reality show aired by ABC that premiered in 2019 and has been very successful. But without a doubt, Curry's biggest source of income besides basketball comes through advertising. This is because he is a world-renowned athlete who has an excellent reputation, in addition to having a large fan base, counting tens of millions of followers on his social networks. Among the brands that have invested in his image are Degree, Callaway, JBL, Brita, Infinity, Rexona, and many others. Already his biggest sponsor is Under Armour, a sporting goods company that has invested in the athlete since 2013 and currently has a lifetime contract with the player, which earns him about $20 million per year. Lionel Messi, for his part, to make his money go even further, he invests in a variety of sectors. One of his favorites is the tourism industry, as he owns MIM Hotels, a luxury hotel chain with several locations worldwide. The property on the island of Mallorca in Spain, for instance, boasts a robust infrastructure facing the city's exquisite beaches. For those who prefer to enjoy the snow, you can stay at the Baquera location, a comfortable and cozy lodge offering unique experiences. However, the most luxurious is the Ibiza location, where the daily rates can exceed $1,000 for a single night. In the fashion world, Messi founded the Messi Store in 2019, an online clothing shop inspired by the player's style. This venture was established with the support of Ginny Hilfiger, the sister of fashion magnate Tommy Hilfiger. And it appears that this new endeavor has been quite successful, as the brand's Instagram alone has garnered over 2 million followers. By 2022, it was reported that Messi had started investing in sports and technology. He has also ventured into the drinks sector, having produced a collection of premium wines with Winemaker. And since we don't know which of them has the most lucrative businesses, point for both of them. There's no doubt that both stars of the sporting world have made a lot of money, But which one has amassed the biggest net worth? Stephen Curry, for example, has had his salary grow as he has become one of the best basketball players in the world. To get an idea of values, in his first professional contract with the Golden State Warriors, he received something like $3.2 million per year. But because of his excellent performance, he was able to sign a much better contract extension in 2012, earning around $11 million per year. From then on, Curry continued to progress as a player and his market valuation grew higher and higher. He became one of the highest-paid basketball players in the world, signing a new 5-year contract that pays him more than $40 million per year, totaling $201 million by the end of the contract, making him the holder of the most valuable contract of all time for an NBA player. Adding up all sources of income, including advertising, his income grows even more. And it is no wonder that according to Forbes magazine, in 2022 he was considered the 5th highest paid athlete in the world, receiving about $92 million for the year. And although no one knows for sure how much of a fortune he has amassed throughout his career, some sources estimate that Stephen Curry currently has a net worth of $200 million, a figure that tends to grow in the coming years. Messi, for his part, is not far behind. A significant portion of the player's income comes from endorsements, as he is one of the most famous celebrities globally. On Instagram alone, for example, he has more than 500 million followers, making him the second most followed profile on the platform. Naturally, this level of exposure attracts the interest of many companies willing to invest large sums to associate their brand with the player's image. Among the companies that have partnered with Messi are MasterCard, Pepsi, Huawei, Gillette, and many others. His largest and primary sponsor is Adidas, a sporting goods company with whom Messi has a lifetime contract, earning him around $25 million a year. However, his largest source of income still comes from his substantial football salary. To give you an idea of the figures, some sources estimate that while playing for PSG, Lionel Messi earned a fixed salary of $45 million, with performance bonuses bringing this figure to $75 million. Currently, playing for Inter Miami, Lionel Messi earns over $50 million a year, including all his bonuses, making him the highest-paid athlete in Major League Soccer. It's no surprise that the Argentine is considered one of the highest-paid athletes globally according to Forbes magazine. For example, in 2022, he topped the list, earning around $130 million. In 2024, Messi ranked third, taking home $135 million. Adding up all the money Messi has earned throughout his career, it is estimated that his total earnings have surpassed the $1 billion mark. However, due to high taxes, some sources estimate that the player's net worth is approximately $650 million. So it's clear that Messi wins this round. At the end of this fight, we have 4 points for Stephen Curry against 5 points for Lionel Messi, making him the winner of this battle. But if you think there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, write your best justification below. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.